welcome to another exciting edition of Championship Wrestling Connection, the home of World Fighting Showcase. I'm your host, Matt McCormick, alongside wrestling legend Dr. Tom Pritchard. Dr. Tom, as always, it's great to have you.
Oh, and it's great to be here on World Fighting Showcase. You know, there's a new conception of professional wrestling out there that we're trying to bring the fans here in West Virginia to let them know we're not reinventing the wheel, so to speak, but we're just putting it on a brand new chassis.
Absolutely. And over the last few weeks, we've given you more and more insight into what that conception will be, and to the new brand, the new era of professional wrestling that World Fighting Showcase is bringing. And today we finally get to announce, Dr. Tom, that Saturday, July 11th will be the debut of World Fighting Showcase at the Bluefield Auditorium. 7 o'clock bell time. All the ticket information is available at WeFightStrong.com. And I'm excited to let the fans know, Dr. Tom, that tickets start as low as $10.
What a great deal that is, again, to see some of the greatest and newest stars in professional wrestling coming to World Fighting Showcase to showcase their talent, showcase their personality, and bring reality to entertainment.
Saturday, July 11th at the Bluefield Auditorium, the debut of World Fighting Showcase. And as far as this episode goes, Tom, we're going to keep taking a look at the competitors that will be featured in World Fighting Showcase. Take a look.
World Fighting Showcase coming to Bluefield, West Virginia, July 11th, right there at the Bluefield Auditorium. Bam Bam will be in the house, causing havoc as always. If you want your tickets, go to WeFightStrong.com. Be there.
Some of the competitors that have signed with World Fighting Showcase, this is probably the only kind where you'll ever hear me give anyone I have to step in that ring with. They're all the best at what they do in the area. And I know that a company like World Fighting Showcase wouldn't bring in just some average Joe down the street. These are some of the best, most physical fighters you will find. But none of them have death in them. The embodiment of life petering away, and all you have is darkness. There's darkness in these eyes. That's an edge none of them have on me. I would describe my fighting style as very aggressive. I like to hit people. A lot of guys fancy themselves to be technicians. I certainly know a wrist lock from a wrist watch, but I prefer just the same to put my boot across somebody's face. So you get a lot more brawling out of me than you'll get anything. The fans come to World Fighting Showcase to see the Reaper. I can guarantee them one thing: a spectacle. From the moment I walk to the ring, the moment I walk out, which will be every time, I will always walk out of that ring with my hand raised. It'll be the one thing you can't help but talk about when you leave. And it'll be the exact thing that brings you back next time. And to see what that is, show up. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm with a company like this, is to change the name of what people used to call wrestling.
Ringside after that by itself, what devastation for Cauliflower. But he kicks out on two. Tracy Jean Rash does 2 count. And the crowd working its way into a frenzy. It seems like the emotions have grown as the match has continued. Cade delivers some forearms to Cauliflower's back. Lays him back across that rope. Another big shot fires out across Broad River Electric Auditorium. And another. Oh, and another, a big one. That woke Cauliflower up. Cauliflower fires back with a couple of shots of his own. Forearm to the face. Cauliflower sends Cade. No, Cade reverses, sends Cauliflower. Oh, big forearm to the face. Now both guys are looking spent. You know, we're about 7 minutes into this match, and both guys have given it everything they had from the opening bell. And, you know, that's not always the smartest thing to do, because in matches like these, when 1, 2, Cauliflower kicks out. In matches like these, when you know that both guys could go the distance, both guys have the endurance, both guys have what it takes to go in these grueling long matches. Wow! Big suplex from Cameron Cade. Both guys have that endurance. Well, then it may not be the smartest move to spend all of your energy right from that opening bell, but then some people may say the best thing is to strike first and strike often, you know. So it's your philosophy, your psychology as a wrestler. Now Cade standing on Chase Brown, whose throat is draped across that rope. There's nothing Tracy Jean Rash can do except count to 3, because this is a no disqualification matchup. The crowd clapping and chanting for Chase Cauliflower Brown to get up. Big forearm to the face. Another one. These guys are just brutalizing one another. Cade sends Brown back into the corner. Brown with 2 big boots to the face. Goes for it again. Cade reverses, sends Brown's legs around through the rope and puts him on his back. Cade maybe taking a little too much time. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Brown kicks out. 2 count, Tracy Jean Rash says. He's getting a little feedback from the fans there, who are understandably excited with this big matchup. Boot to the face, just insult to energy, smacking Brown. Brown fires back. Cade, you would think Cameron Cade understands by now. Every time he insults Brown that way, Brown fires back. You know, he may be a glutton for punishment, but Cade answers back with a big clothesline and puts a stop to Chase Brown and gives himself a little bit of time to recover. Cade goes over to Brown, makes the cover. 1, 2. No, still a 2 count. A little over 9 minutes have gone by in this no disqualification matchup. Tracy Rash asking both men. Cameron Cade grabs Chase Brown, Cauliflower Brown by the hair. Setting him up for what looks like a suplex. No! Chase Brown floats behind. Big belly to back from Chase Cauliflower Brown. He's fired up. Both of these guys are in excellent condition. Super duper punch to the face. No disqualification. Brown takes that arm. Ducks under. Gives Cade some shots to the back. Cade answers back with some shots to the back for himself. Sends Brown into the turnbuckle. Brown goes up and over. Head scissors. Takes Cameron Cade down. Cauliflower duck Cade's punch. Comes off that middle rope with a huge punch. 1, 2. Cade kicks out. That punch definitely rocked Cameron Cade. Cameron Cade doesn't look to know where he is right now. Cameron Cade reaching in the air. Cauliflower Brown grabs him up. Hoists him up into the air, just showing his own strength. Oh, and sends him right back down to the mat. 1, 2. Somehow Cade keeps going. Cade kicked out. We're about 11 minutes in now, and these guys are giving it everything they have. You know, these two guys have wrestled for about 11 minutes, and Brown setting them up.
as always, each and every week we want to encourage you here on this program to visit logansworldtv.com. All the information that you need to know about Logan's World TV and our products are right there on the website.
Don't forget, you can watch The Office, visit The Outsource Show that we've talked about many, many times, along with wrestling documentaries like Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear, The Rock and Roll Express, the handsome Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. It's all there on logansworldtv.com.
There truly is something for everyone at logansworldtv.com, and it is the home, Dr. Tom, now of World Fighting Showcase. Speaking of that, let's get back to the ring and check out some of our competitors.
Setting him up with a half Nelson, now a full Nelson. Going for a full Nelson slam. Cade breaks it. Reverses. Brown fights to elbow his way out. Cade grabs the tights. Wow! Drives him down to the mat. That's got to be it. Two count. Cade looks to be frustrated with Brown. I'm sure Brown's frustrated with Cade. What a matchup we're seeing here tonight at the Broad River Electric Auditorium in Gaffney, South Carolina. We'll return to this auditorium on November the 15th. For those of you watching this online, that's November 15th, 2014. Now Brown with a big knee to the gut goes into the ropes. A couple of misses. These guys are spent. Cade sends Brown back down to the mat. 2 count. 2 count. Good officiating by Tracy Jean Rash. He's stayed right on top of this thing with this kind of action. That's not an easy task. Big kick to the back of the head. Cade's known for those insecurities. He's got the kick pads on, and trust me, that's to cushion himself, not the blow to his opponent. Cade goes up top. Brown sees him in time. He goes and hits that rope there, sending Cade to Soprano land. Cauliflower climbs up to the second rope, grabs Cade. Could this be a superplex from the second rope? Cade fires back with some shots to the gut. Big headbutt sends Cauliflower Brown back down to the mat. Another big punch to the head. Cauliflower Brown back up to that middle rope. Now he's going up. Yep, Cauliflower Brown up to that top rope. Wow, big superplex. That's it. Sends Cade sailing hard down into the middle of that ring. This ring provided by the Carolina's own Mr. Number 1, George South. And anybody who's wrestled in this ring or anybody who's heard or seen this ring live knows that this is one heck of a hard ring for somebody to land in with a blow like that, with a devastating move like that, a superplex off that top rope. Both guys come crashing down. Both bodies, the weight of 2 bodies comes crashing down. Both guys made their way back to their feet. They're firing back and forth. Oh, Brown goes to get some momentum from that rope. Cade follows him in, catches him in time, and it spits in his face. Insult to injury. What an attitude this Cade's got to have. And Brown, there you go. See, Brown clotheslined him right over that top rope. And they're now on the outside again. This is on the far side of the ring for me. I'm having a little trouble seeing. Brown brings him back over to the stage, walking up the steps onto that stage. The crowd is in a frenzy. I don't know if you can hear from your camera that this crowd is now. Cade Brown is threatening to suplex Cade off that stage. Let's hope Tracy Rash can put a stop to this. Cade's blocking the suplex with some shots of his own. He's trying to suplex Brown. Brown blocks it. Brown with some shots to the gut. Oh, Brown's got Cade up. Looks like for a body slam. Cade slips behind him. Shots to the back. This is in dangerous A little bit worried for both the safety of both these men. Cade looks like he's going for a power driver. He's threatening the power. He tells the crowd he's threatening the power drive Brown. Brown gets out of it. Brown going for a power driver himself. Let's hope this doesn't happen on this on this wooden stage. Both men look to be getting exhausted. We're about 16 minutes in. Both these men exhausted. Shots back and forth to the face. That one rocked Cauliflower right there. Cauliflower goes down. Cade giving him those boots to the head. Cade trying to force Cauliflower off the stage onto the floor. Cauliflower hanging on. What else can he do? And Cade with some vicious shots to the head and back of Cauliflower Brown. Cade putting Cauliflower back in position for that pile driver. Goes for the pile driver. Cade, Brown blocks it. Oh! Brown backdrops Cade on that hard wooden stage. Cade is going to feel that one tomorrow. Well, I say that about that, but both these guys are going to be feeling this entire match tomorrow. This is just, grueling type match. And Cade answers back with a low blow. It is a no disqualification. We're well past the 17-minute mark. Oh, God! Fans, Cade just threw Cauliflower Brown off that stage and threw a table. Fans are worried. I'm worried. We got to get some help. I see another referee coming out. Fans are rushing back. Security guard Keith Vincent holding the fans back. Fans, Cauliflower Brown's not moving down there. This is, he just came sailing off of that stage and threw a wooden table, which is on the floor there. Not only did Cauliflower Brown come crashing down through a wooden table to a concrete floor, he didn't do it from standing level. He did it from that's probably about a 5 or 6 foot stage. So he's up in the air and comes crashing down through a table onto a concrete floor. Cauliflower Brown is in trouble. And now Cade is attempting to get that count out. It appears that Cade is attempting to let Cauliflower Brown be counted out and get the win that way, but with this being a no disqualification matchup, I don't think Tracy Rash, the referee, is going to allow it. Chase Brown tells Tracy Rash he's okay. Tracy Rash is willing to make the call, at Cauliflower Brown's discretion, I guess. Cauliflower Brown struggling to work his way back to that ring. If this doesn't show you how tough Cauliflower Brown is, I don't know what will. Cauliflower Brown is, you got to give it to him, win or lose. This guy has the heart and determination of 100 men. 1, 2, and somehow Cauliflower Brown kicks out. Cauliflower Brown had the guts, had the fortitude to climb back, crawl across that concrete floor and back into that ring, make his way back into the ring, and if that weren't enough, he had what it took to kick out. When Cameron Cade went for that cover, Cameron Cade, irate, with shots to the back. Oh, and a big DDT! Kicks to the back, and then a big DDT. 1, 2. And Cauliflower Brown kicks out again. How is he doing it? Fans, I can't explain it. Tracy Jean Rash, the referee, can't explain it. Cameron Cade is in disbelief. We're well past the 20-minute mark. What is it going to take to put either one of these guys down? And, Cauliflower Brown's just, I mean, who knows what's going through his head? He's here to win. You can say that. Oh, and a nasty landing. And Cauliflower Brown gut wrenches Cameron Cade and gives it. How is he doing this? And two German suplexes. How is Cauliflower Brown doing this? How does he have the strength? I mean, he has to be in grueling pain. Another one. 3 of them. This for Cauliflower Brown's back. Oh, and another one. That's 4 in a row for his back to have endured everything it's endured, and then for him to deliver these suplexes just doesn't make sense. Cauliflower Brown, he doesn't make sense. He doesn't. Another one. What is that? 5 German suplexes. Cauliflower Brown defies sense. 6 of them. This is unbelievable. And Cade kicks out. Now there you go. Say what you want about Cameron Cade. His tactics may not be agreeable. I was trying to hear what Tracy Jean Rash was telling both men, but you may not agree with the tactics and the attitude of Cameron Cade, but he's here to win it. He kicks out. He's taking a lot of punishment as well. I'd have to say 1, 2. He's got the tights. Brown kicks out, even though Cade had the tights. I don't know what it's going to take for either one of these guys. Oh, big boot to the face. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and no. Fans, I don't know what it's going to take. Cameron Cade doesn't know what it's going to take. Cauliflower Brown will not be pinned to that mat. He refuses. I'd say he's definitely taken the brunt of the punishment of this match. You know, he's definitely, if not, Cade misses a punch. Brown catches him. A big belly to back. How is he doing it? We do not know. 1, 2, 3. That did it. How Cauliflower Brown has continued through this match, I can't explain it. He took such punishment, including a fall off that stage, through that table, onto that concrete floor. But as you see right there, Tracy Jean Rash raises his arm. Cauliflower Brown.
I'm Lance Erickson, and I fight strong.
July 11th, the Reaper, Connard, comes to Bluefield, West Virginia for World Fighting Showcase presents Revolution. And the world of professional grappling will never be the same once the embodiment of death enters the ring. And you can get your tickets to see that at WeFightStrong.com.
Dr. Tom, week in and week out, we've seen the competitors that are going to be featured in World Fighting Showcase, and you just can't help but get so excited for Saturday, July 11th.
No doubt, Saturday, July 11th at the Bluefield Auditorium, you're going to have entertainment and reality combined and get to see some of the newest personalities in professional wrestling, some of the most outrageous personalities in professional wrestling coming to Bluefield, and I can't wait.
Absolutely. We talked about the ultimate decision. We talked about what sets apart World Fighting Showcase from the rest. It's unlike anything you've ever seen, especially in Southern West Virginia. We just can't wait to bring it to you. Saturday, July 11th, Bluefield Auditorium, 7 o'clock p.m. bell time. All of the ticket information is available at WeFightStrong.com. Tickets as low as $10. Unbelievable deal for what we are bringing to the area.
No doubt the production values, the lighting, the production, the scenery, the setup, everything is going to be brand new to West Virginia wrestling fans. And I got to say, there's different concepts like the Ultimate Decision. And for as low as $10, you can get into the Bluefield Auditorium at 7 p.m. the bell time and see the latest and greatest in professional wrestling.
WeFightStrong.com for all the latest ticket information on Saturday, July 11th, the debut of World Fighting Showcase at the Bluefield Auditorium. Don't forget to check out Logan'sWorldTV.com for all the latest information on Logan's World TV and our products. And Dr. Tom, we will be back next week right here, same time, same channel, for more of an insight and even more in-depth look at what's coming with World Fighting Showcase. Again, for Dr. Tom, I'm your host, Matt McCormick. This has been Championship Wrestling Connection. We'll see you next week.